Lily Allen has always been a provocateur, wielding her wit and vulnerability like weapons in the arsenal of pop stardom, and her latest photo shoot for Perfect magazine is no exception. At 40, the singer strips down to lingerie and racy ensembles in what she boldly calls her sexiest shoot to date, a defiant celebration of sensuality that she anticipates will unleash a torrent of ageist backlash. I can already feel the response to them, which is like, "She's so sad, she's so desperate, she's too old for this," she predicts with a mix of amusement and defiance. Yet, in these powerful images, captured in a luxurious hotel setting, Allen reclaims her narrative, transforming potential criticism into a manifesto on body autonomy, sexual evolution, and the absurdity of tying desirability to youth. The spread is a visual feast of empowerment. Allen in a PVC pencil skirt, t-shirt hiked up to reveal a lacy bra, as a French maid peeking coyly from behind a door emblazoned with "Service please." In sheer coats over suspenders, her gaze smoldering with unapologetic allure. One cover image sees her in a bustier and mask, hands suggestively on her chest, evoking a modern pin-up with an edge of theatricality. These aren't gratuitous poses, they're deliberate acts of reclamation. Allen, fresh off a breast augmentation she underwent not for vanity but as a get-out clause, to entice weight gain during a low point, bears it all, literally and figuratively. "I got really thin when I was feeling at my lowest," she explains, her voice steady in the accompanying interview. Bottom-heavy by nature, she feared disproportionate gain, so she gifted herself the surgery to make recovery feel inviting. It's a raw admission that flips the script on cosmetic procedures, framing them as tools for healing rather than perfection. This shoot arrives amid seismic personal shifts. Allen's first album in 7 years, West End Girl, drops this Friday, a vulnerability-soaked collection born from her 2023 divorce from David Harbour. Signed to BMG, she penned it in a feverish 10 days, calling it her most exposed work yet. "I'm nervous. The record is vulnerable in a way that my music perhaps hasn't been before," she confesses. Tracks dissect the infidelity that shattered their 4-year marriage, Harbour's 3-year affair uncovered via his Raya profile, which Allen infiltrated undercover as a woman seeker. The betrayal plunged her into despair, triggering suicidal ideation, a relapse scare on substances, she's 6 years sober, and a disordered eating spiral severe enough to land her in an 8,000 pounds a week trauma center. "The feelings of despair were so strong. The last time I felt anything like that, drugs and alcohol were my way out," she recounts to British Vogue. Yet, from this abyss rose art, songs that alchemize pain into power, much like the photoshoot's bold eroticism. Allen's sexual awakening forms the interview's pulsating heart. She challenges the devil's advocate query about playing into male gaze tropes. "I don't agree with that. I think it's a reaction to how I've been made to feel, which is, you are undesirable and you're not in the sexy bracket anymore. In her 20s, sex was performative, completely as an object. I existed purely for the enjoyment of men." She didn't masturbate, didn't prioritize her pleasure, a far cry from today's empowered sensuality. "It's only later that I've discovered what it is I like and what turns me on. And if I want to express that in photographs or on my record, then I'm going to do that." Why link sex to youth? Why? Because it's sexy? Why do we relate something that we all do for our entire lives only to youth? It's King weird. The shoot, directed by a woman, feels liberating, it feels powerful. I feel like I'm comfortable with my body in a way that I haven't been for most of my adult life. Her bare wedding finger in recent promo shots, a polka dot dress, stockings, grocery bags in hand, signals singlehood's thrill. Post-split, she's extended olive branches to Harbour, acknowledging lots of good things about it, like their daughter's American adventures and her compassion for his struggles. "I have a lot of compassion for my ex-husband. I think we all suffer." This maturity tempers the album's raw edges, blending heartbreak with grace. Critics may decry her as desperate, but Allen anticipates it, turning predicted shade into spotlight. Her history, from Smile-era tabloid fodder to Broadway stints, shows a woman who's weathered scrutiny, emerging fiercer. As West End Girl looms, Allen's shoot isn't mere promo, it's a cultural gut punch against ageism and femininity. In fur stoles over tiny knickers or bustiers flashing suspenders, she embodies midlife sexiness as sovereign, not submissive. Fans praise her candor while detractors fulfill her prophecy. Either way, Lily Allen at 40 isn't fading, she's igniting.